some people in person can vouch for me, like, that when I'm not streaming, it's like, I find it extremely difficult, right? Just like talking to people in general. When I've not like ate food, or I'm tired, or if I'm in pain for whatever reason, right? Like, my social battery is like non-existent. Slay. Go girl, you slay. Slay queen. Go bestie. That I'm like totally, like, I could be quiet in person. It just really depends on the day. I'm very different. Like, well, not very different. It just depends how I'm feeling, right? Like, I feel like I'm a person that really kind of like struggles to like initiate conversations in person, right? And like, just like, because I have anxiety, right? I have generalized anxiety disorder and stuff. It's like, it makes it difficult. Makes it really difficult. And that I'm also awaiting a referral, like test done for like autism as well. It's like, that also makes it more difficult, right? Talking to people and initiating conversations, right? Right, I'll be totally honest with you. I still get anxious sometimes streaming, but I think what makes it easier is the fact that, like, you guys, you know, you guys like being here, right? And find some of the shit I say funny or whatever, right? Like, that makes everything a lot more comfortable, like, genuinely. That makes everything a lot more comfortable for me. And it's weird as well, because it's like, it's kind of like I'm talking to people, but kind of like on my terms, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not having to use like energy looking at like people's like facial expressions and making eye contact, which is something I struggle with so much. Really do. That's something I struggle with so much. Even when like people are talking to me as well, it's like, it takes so much energy and focus just to like look at someone whilst I'm talking to them, right? Like making eye contact, so I'm not like coming across as like rude or something. And if I'm not looking, it's like, I am listening, you know. It's like I am listening. Maybe it's just a little bit difficult for me to look at that time, right? But with the streaming, I don't have to worry about that, right? And that's why I think I talk so much more, right? And I act the way I do on stream, right? Versus in person. Like, it's kind of like everything is on my terms, you know? Like, it's cool. It's cool. Streaming, like, besides all of that though, streaming itself is difficult. Without a doubt. Absolutely difficult. Were I nervous starting out? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Didn't know what to say. You know, like, I usually, when I'm playing games anyway, I think out loud. So I think that, right, kind of helps with this, right? Like playing games and streaming and stuff, right? I'm thinking out loud, narrating what I'm doing. I do that like when I'm off stream, like thinking out loud and stuff. So that aspect, I can kind of do that, but sometimes it's like, it's difficult. You know, having to talk for long periods of hours at a time, it can be really difficult. And sometimes I do worry. Like, I overthink some things sometimes. Like, oh, what do I say? Or do people find that funny? You know, like, oh, should I say this? Do I not say it? Like, that sort of thing. But yeah, I did not start off with this like the way I am now. Like, honestly, it's took me like, what, 3 years to get to this point, you know? And even some days it's like I still struggle, but I feel a lot more comfortable. And I think what makes it more easier for me is like you guys, you know, kind of like showing up and you're hanging out, talking, laughing, whatever, right? That definitely takes a lot of pressure and like stops a lot of the overthinking, like, you know, with like, oh, do I say this? Do I not say that? You know, like that sort of thing. Oh yeah. Oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. Watch out. Yeah, no shit. Happy to be here. Well, I do appreciate that. It does mean a lot, honestly. I know it does sound cliche when I do say shit like that. You probably do hear a lot of other people say it, but I really do appreciate you guys being here. Like, honestly. I really do. Makes all of this a million times easier. But yeah, I hope that answers your question though. Like, oh, on the nip. Oh, I think I remember talking about it in part of my Resident Evil video playthrough. That I feel like a lot of like talking and my anxiety, I think it definitely does get easier with time. Like the more you kind of like exercise that muscle, you know, like it doesn't make it go away all the way like instantly, right? It's not how it works. But I think the more you do it, it definitely does get a bit easier, right? With Jill and a lazy Susan, I know, that was crazy, man. Jill and a lazy Susanna spinning around. That was great, man. It's just, I kind of like see it as like a muscle type of thing, right? Like talking and stuff. It's one of those things you got, like, it's like a muscle you got to kind of like work out a bit. Right, and I've ever said, I kind of like to think of like things like that in general. It doesn't have to be like with speaking and like anxiety and stuff, right? It can apply to anything. The more you do something, the more you're consistent with something, things do get a little bit easier. And I think that's why I got into this point as well. Like you guys being nice and doing this constantly and consistently, right? You know, it makes everything a lot easier for sure. Don't forget the marijuana. Oh yeah, marijuana, yeah. Smoking that green herb. Jill Valentino smoking the marijuana. The devil's lettuce. That's crazy, man. Concocting the super serum with marijuana, like red and green marijuana. I think you've come a long way, to be fair, and you're doing amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Do try my best, and you know, sometimes it gets difficult, but you know, like you put your best foot forward, right? You do things, give it your best shot that you can do, then you know, that's what matters, right? That's what matters. Dude, oh my god, dude, I've been going on. Oh, dude, I'm over here making a YouTube thank you for 500,000 subscriber video fucking speech over here, man. I'm running around, not even doing anything.